Justin Andrade. I have a bachelor's degree in exercise science. The program is called TEST. It stands for Threshold Efficient Strength Training. We think that describes it pretty well. You see all these programs out there that, you know, they put random stuff together and it's not really functional and it's not really efficient, and a lot of times it's not safe. So about 2.5 years ago, I was in a class. We started talking about metabolic equations for VO2 max and for VO2 cards in general. I started, experimenting with different algorithms and putting these different exercises together to find something that would really be functional and efficient. Everyone talks about calories you burn while you're exercising. I'm concerned with raising your metabolic rate. And so throughout the day, you're burning more calories. You are, you're getting a better physique. You're getting better overall health benefits. And that's the benefit of the program is it's designed very efficiently, and it's all based off of metabolic equations. And so you're working at your threshold for as long as you can, but not to the point where it's actually going to make you worse, but it's going to continually make you better and give you something to build on no matter what your fitness level. From all of our profits, a portion of that's going to go to the American Cancer Society. I feel like that's something that we need to support and that we can do to help out and to give back. Our goal is to have certifications for instructors that they can teach the program to people and they can be knowledgeable of why they're doing what they're doing and teach that to their clients. In order to do that, we need to cover a legal aspect of it in terms of liability and making sure that everything's set up properly, and also being able to design hold certification workshops so people are getting trained properly. We also need funds for trademarks and copyright to protect this because it's something that's very unique to equations and algorithms that I put together. I want a program that's going to make you healthier overall and something that's going to prepare you for 30, 40 years from now.
My name is Wes Bonadillo.
My name is Derek Bonadillo.
My name is Alina Cialetti.
Andrew Leoy.
I'm currently active duty in the military. I'm here to talk to you about test performance. I got into test performance through my older brother. I hadn't seen him in a while, and when I saw him, he looked great. He looked in phenomenal shape. And I asked him, I said, hey, what are you doing? And he said, Derek, I'm doing something different. So when he gave me the workouts, at first I was hesitant, but the first week I fell in love with it. I loved it. The way it's designed, the way you can build strength training and endurance and stamina, you can't find it anywhere else in any other program. No other program I've ever tried. But with test performance, you can get in the gym, you can do it by yourself. This last two PRT scores, physical readiness test scores that I did, better than when I was 21, 22 years old. My maximum push-ups, my maximum sit-ups, my 1.5 mile run, blew everything out of the water and did better than I ever have. I never picked up a workout program like test performance and was excited to get in the gym to do it. Traditional weights, it's the same thing over and over again. And you can change certain ways you lift in certain programs and so on and so forth, but no, I was never more motivated to get in the gym because it was a challenge. It was a mental challenge and it was a physical challenge. And that's what I needed in order to stay in the gym and consistently go. The nice thing too with these PRTs is for the military, everything about the military is push-ups, and core, sit-ups, and running. Every single workout you do in this program, you're working your core. You're doing push-ups, you're doing weighted push-ups. So this entire program is designed perfectly for the military because it targets every single thing that needs to be done through your physical readiness tests. There's nothing that's going to convince me that's better than this program. Being in the military, part of my job is to be in shape. We get tested every 6 months, and this program gets me prepared for that test better than any other program that I've ever done. So in order for me to excel at my job on that portion of it, I'm going to continue to do this program. Once your body becomes adapt to it, it takes off running at 150 miles an hour. And the thing is, you don't look back, and you're always asking for more.
For the next foreseeable future, part of our strategy is to get pilot groups and start getting people in the gym working on the program at least 16 weeks so that we can say they've increased this or they've gotten this out of it. So we'll be able to take all the measurements. We'll be able to, the nice thing is since with our access to higher education and some of the exercise science programs that are out there, we have performance labs that we'll be able to utilize and get people in there, and we'll be able to measure their gains, and we will be able to use that information so that we know that this isn't just a flyer, and we'll have scientific proof that there is benefit to the program. The certification, the way we see it right now is that people will get, there will be multiple levels of certifications that will be available. We want to work it so that eventually we can have master trainers so that they can go out and certify other trainers. That's the end goal. Right now, we envision with certifications, you get your first level 1 certification. That will include all the basic movements, some of the basic education that goes into it, the ability to train other people and give them workouts and facilitate those workouts. Along with that will come a monthly subscription. We're working on possibly an app for trainers. The biggest thing is it has to stay true to the science. And so with that, the certifications have to reflect that. We can predict where you're going to be after you're done with a certain program. And the movements that you're doing all have a purpose. But then at the same time, it is so that there's no plateauing. We continue to shock the body and keep it different. Ex-athletes, current military, those individuals, and we've seen results. Every single workout, every single week gets tougher and tougher, but my body continues to get stronger and stronger. And if you just stick to it, the gains are amazing.
There are so many exercise programs out there that they say you're going to get all these kinds of results, but they don't know the exact results. They are not documented, they are not scientifically based, and I'm in this to benefit people's lives.
The way it's designed is, you might have a shoulder injury, you might have a back injury, knee injury. Well, this program is going to make you healthier.
This is based off of the science that has been constantly improving over the last decade. I'd say there's really been some major advances, and this is another extremely positive step in the right direction. The instructor should definitely be able to do something and know why they're doing it. So that's where the written part comes in. They need to be able to know why, hey, you're doing this amount of reps. This is a complete program. It takes in both the cardiovascular and the strength and the muscular endurance part of it. It combines it all into one.
And the program of test really is just the beginning of this. Our goal is to design programs for several different target audiences, from whether it's an older crowd or whether it's getting people just into exercise that have been taking a sedentary lifestyle for a long time, or even for specific sports, whether it's cross country. We have a girl who was an exercise science major, just graduated, who has a cross country background. Just want to get a periodized program involved with that, and programs for literally everyone who wants a healthy, scientifically based program.